Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So can you just say your name and what this establishment is?
My name is Malcolm. I'm a cheesemonger at Bruno Bros. Here. It's a specialty food store in the Italian market. Been around 80 years.
Oh, and how long have you been working here?
I've been working at this store for 2 days. For 6 months, I worked at the Rittenhouse location. So I'm just getting moved here.
So you probably don't know that much about the area, but like, have you gotten a feel for the area kind of working here?
Yeah, definitely. I've hung out in the Italian market before. I mean, I live nearby in South Philly, so I've hung around here for a few years and have a sense of the area a little bit. I mean,
yeah, sure. Yeah. What can you tell us about like the food profiles in the area?
In the immediate area, I mean, it's the Italian market, so there's a lot of Italian food. There are a ton of Mexican restaurants around here as well as Vietnamese restaurants. In this area, I mean, the Italian market obviously has a focus on Italian food, but there's also a bunch of great Mexican restaurants. Those are the two main things that I see around here.
And what can you tell us about this establishment? You say it's been around for 80 years. Do you know anything about it? Or?
I know a good bit, as I guess I should. So it was started by Danny and Joe DeBruno, who immigrated to America in the early 20th century, and they wanted to bring the cheeses from the old country back here, and they started selling fine cheeses and meats. And here we are one of 5 stores, is the original one, still here 80 years later. In 1939 they started, and we have 5 stores in the immediate area, and we distribute across the country.
Cool, yeah.
This is the original, historical, very Italian, old school here at the Italian market store.
Yeah, and so you say you've lived around here. How long have you lived here?
I grew up in Delaware County, 20 minutes outside of the city.
Okay, yeah.
I've lived in Philly for cumulatively 2-3 years, here and there.
And have you noticed any changes around, like, maybe specifically this area throughout those 2 years in, like, terms of, like, who comes in and stuff like that?
Personally, I haven't noticed any, like, wild changes or anything. Like, right here in the Italian market, specifically, I haven't noticed any real changes like that. But, again, overall, like, the Italian market is certainly changing, and there are a lot of places that are not Italian that are doing business here, and it's just like a wonderful market where everyone can sell their stuff, get good produce, good food, records, everything's down here.
And what would you say is the main customer base for this store?
People who like cheese and delicious things.
Like, people who've been coming for a while? Like, do you know that, or like, is it like a long time?
Yes, there's lots of young people. We're kind of in a cheese renaissance, I think, with people getting more interested in like artisan cheeses and similar things, kind of in tandem with the craft beer movement. Certainly, there are lots of longtime residents of the area, lots of Italian, first generation. People in older age that still come in here looking for that taste of home.
And what would you recommend here?
Well, we do a strong focus on Italian cheeses, of course. The pecorinos are great. I am a big fan of Alpine styles cheeses from like Switzerland. Gruyere is my favorite.
And out of this area, where else would you recommend going?
I would, if you're here on the weekends, go to South Philly Barbacoa. I went there and it was incredible. You're gonna have to wait like 30 minutes to get in the door, but the food's amazing. I don't know if you've seen Chef's Table.
Yep.
Yeah, they had that whole thing. It's a really great story. It's a wonderful environment. Like everyone's just happy to be there, and come here. Claudio's is another old Italian specialty food store right next door, pretty much. Just come to the Italian market, get some fruit on the street. You can get like a bunch of fruit for $1. You get cheese here. You just stop in for a free bite of cheese. So, just being here is cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so